Hello everyone. In this video also we are going to continue our third chapter of class 10th, that is pair of linear equation in two variables. Here we are going to discuss about the algebraic methods to solve the pair of linear equation in two variables. How many methods were there? Algebraic methods? There were three methods: substitution, elimination and cross multiplication. We have done the substitution method. So here we are going to discuss about the elimination method, that is to finding the algebraic solution of pair of linear equation in two variables by elimination method. Okay, what do you mean by the elimination? Elimination means to delete something, eliminate something. So what we are going to eliminate here? Actually what we are doing in this method, we eliminate any one of the variable, any one variable from both the equations and convert it into an equation which contains only one variable. Okay, and convert it into what? A one variable equation. And solving a one variable equation is very easy. So from there we get the value of one variable, and by putting that in the previous equation we'll get the value of the another variable also. Okay, now suppose if I am writing one equation, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, where a1 square plus b1 square is not equal to 0. This is equation 1. And secondly, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0, where a2 square plus b2 square is not equal to 0. This is our second equation. So I have written two equations. First of all, what we have to do? First of all, we have to check whether it is a consistent pair or inconsistent pair. Means it has a solution or not. In solution, there are two. One is unique and the other one is infinite solution. For unique, what is a1 upon a2 should not be equal to b1 upon b2. If this is the case, then we get the unique solution. And if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2, then we get the infinite solutions. Okay, and if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2, which is not equal to c1 upon c2, then we get the inconsistent pair, that is no solution. So first we have to check that. Okay, now suppose in this we are getting the unique solution. So first what we are going to do? We are going to multiply equation 1 or 2, any of the equations. Okay, any of the equations by any non-zero constant, such that the coefficient of any one variable, either x or either y, okay, either x or either y becomes numerically equal to each other. What we have to do? We have to make the coefficient of any one variable, we have to make equal in both the equations. Okay, now suppose it is b1. So if I multiply this equation by b1 and its coefficient is b2, and if I multiply equation 1 by b2, so b1 into b2 and this will be also b1 into b2. So the coefficient of y will become same. So in this way we can do, no? So we'll multiply with the non-zero constant polynomial. And it is not necessary always that we have to multiply both the equations. In some of the cases we need to multiply both the equations. In some of the cases we need to multiply only one equation. And in some of the cases we don't need to multiply any constant. We can see that it is same already. Okay, so we have to do. The main purpose is we have to make the coefficient of any one variable numerically equal. It doesn't here matter about the signs. It can be same, it can be different. It doesn't matter. First what we have to do? We have to make the coefficient of any one variable same. And after that we have to add those two equations and subtract. We can either add or subtract. It depends upon the situation what we have to do. And what? It depends upon the sign. Okay, for the better understanding of this type of method, elimination method, we'll solve some examples over here. Okay, so we'll start with the examples. So I have written one example here. The example is x plus y is equal to 10. This is our first equation, and 2x minus 3y is equal to 5. Okay. So first what we have to check whether it is a consistent pair or inconsistent. So if I say a1 upon a2, that is 1 upon 2, and b1 upon b2 is minus 1 upon 3. So a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. So this is inconsistent pair. So this will have unique solution. Now that unique solution we have to find. Solution means what? That is the value of x and y which satisfy both the equation. That is the common solution of these two equations. So now see here. First one, the purpose was what in elimination method? We have to make the coefficient of any one variable same. Okay. So in this, if I see, now we can make either the variable x or variable y. You can choose either. So if I am choosing with the x and then I'll do with the y also. Both. Okay. So first I'm choosing that will make the coefficient of x same. Okay. Coefficient of x same. If I have to make the coefficient of x same, so here it is 2 and here it is 1. So if I just multiply equation 1 with 2, what we have to multiply with 2. If I multiply equation 1 by 2, then the coefficient of x will become same. Okay. So I am going to multiply equation 1 by 2. So multiply equation 1 by 2. So what we get? We get the 2x plus 2y and 2 tens of 20. This we are going to get. This is 20 and this is our equation 3. Okay, and no need to multiply. Now see here. This is 2x minus 3y is equal to 5 and this is 2x plus 2y. We are supposed to eliminate the 2x, no? Because the coefficient are same. Now see here, the signs are exactly same. Signs are exactly same. So whenever the variable you have to eliminate, if the signs are same, either plus plus or minus minus, then subtract those two equations. Okay. Why? Because if you subtract one equation from the other, then the sign of the one equation will get changed. So one will become plus and one will become minus. So that will be get eliminated. Okay. So whenever the signs of the two variables that we have to eliminate is same, we are going to subtract that. So I am writing subtract equation 3. I am using this equation 3 from equation 2. We have to subtract equation 3 from 2. So first we'll write the equation 2, that is 2x minus 3y is equal to 5. Then we have to subtract equation 3. So which is 2x plus 2y is equal to 20. Now the sign of this will get changed. This one will become minus, this one also become minus and this one also become minus. Now 2x and minus 2x. This one will get cancelled. Minus 3y minus 2y. What will be? Minus 5y. No? Minus 3y minus 2y. Minus 5y. And 5 minus 20. This is minus 15. Minus and minus get cancelled. And if I have 5 and 5, that is 3. So what we are going to get? We are getting y is equal to 3. So what is the value of y? Value of y is 3. So by solving this, we get the value of one variable, that is y is equal to 3. Now after that, what we are going to do? We are going to put this value of y in either of the equation, in equation 1 and equation 2, and we'll solve for the other variable. Okay. Now suppose if I put this y is equal to 3 in equation 1. So from equation 4 and 1, which is x plus y is equal to 10. So x plus y's value is 3. So this is 3 and this is 10. So x is equal to 10 minus 3, that is 7. So we are getting x is equal to 7. Okay. So from here, what is the solution? Solution is x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 3 is the solution of this pair of linear equation. Okay. So in this, what we have done? We have first make the coefficient of variable x same. So I have multiplied this by 2. Okay. After that, what we have done? Now the sign will same, plus and plus. So whenever the signs are same, we'll subtract the equations to eliminate this. So we have subtract and eliminated the x variable term. So this is minus 3y minus 2y minus 5y. 5 minus 20 minus 15. Minus and minus, we'll get from here what? A one variable equation, and we have solved this equation for the y. And we get the value of y is equal to 3. And this value of y, we have put this value in equation 1. You can put in equation 2 also, in either of the equation. Okay, in equation 1 or equation 2, and find the value of x variable, which comes to be x is equal to 7. So this x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 3 is the solution of this pair. Now I'm going to do this solution only, this one only, by making the coefficient of y same. Okay, in first I have made the coefficient of x same. Now in this question only I am going to make the coefficient of y same. Then what we will get the answer. Okay, but before that just pause the video and note it down this. So here I'm going to take again this equation. So earlier what I have done, I have made the coefficient of x same. Now what I am going to do in this, I will make the coefficient of y same. So here it is 3y. So here it should be also what? 3. So if I multiply equation 1 by what? 3. I am going to multiply the equation 1 by 3. So we will get the 3. 3 and 3 same. Okay. So multiply. We have to only check. We have to make the numerically equal, not sign. We don't have to consider here the sign. Okay. So multiply equation 1 by 3. So what we get? This is 3x plus 3y is equal to 30, and this is our equation third. Okay, now just see the equation 2 and equation 3. Just forget about the equation 1. Now second and third. Now here the coefficient of y is same, 3 and 3, and their signs are opposite. When we have made the coefficient of x same, their sign was same. Sign were also same, positive, positive. But here the signs are opposite. One is negative and one is positive. So whenever we have make that variable coefficient same whose signs are opposite, then we are just going to add those equations. Okay. When the signs are same, we'll subtract, and when the signs are opposite, we'll add those two equations. Okay. So on adding equation 2 and 3, we are adding equation 2 and 3. So this is 2x minus 3y is equal to 5, and this is 3x, and this is plus 3y is equal to 35, and we are just adding them. So by adding this term, y term, will get cancelled out. Now 2x plus 3x will be 5x, and this one is 30 plus 5, this is 35. And by solving it, what we will get? We'll get x is equal to 35 by 5, and that is 7. So we get the answer x is equal to 7. Okay. Now just before that, we have get the value of x. Now just put this value of x in any of the equation. Any of the equation, either 1 or 2. So we are going to put in equation 1. So from fourth and first, this is x plus y is equal to 10. So x is 7 plus y is equal to 10. So y is equal to 10 minus 7, that is 3. So what we have get? X is equal to 3. So x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 3 is the solution of this pair of linear equation. Okay. So you can do either things. You can either make the coefficient of x same or y same. We'll get the answer always same. But it's just that you have to remember where we have to add the equation, where we have to subtract the equation, and you have to make the coefficient numerically equal. Okay. Now I'm going to do one more type of questions on this. Okay. But before that, just pause the video and note it down this. So now I have taken a second example. The equations are 10x plus 3y is equal to 11 and 11x plus 5y is equal to 7. So first we'll check whether it is a consistent pair or inconsistent. So a1 upon a2, 10 upon 11, and b1 upon b2, 3 by 5, which is not equal. So a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. So this has a unique solution, consistent pair. Now we'll solve by the method of elimination. So in elimination, what we do first, we'll make the coefficient of any one variable equal. So which variable you want to take? Suppose I am taking the variable y. You can take either variable, either x or y. I am taking here y. We have to make the coefficient of y same. Now here it is 3 and here it is 5. How we are going to do that? If I multiply this whole equation by 5, first equation by coefficient of this 5. So 5 3s are 15. Similarly, if I multiply second equation by the coefficient of this 3. So 3 5s are 15, then also same. Okay. So whenever these type of situation comes, just take the coefficient in inverse manner. The coefficient of this, multiply this equation, and with the coefficient of this, multiply the above equation. So we'll multiply the first equation by 5 and the second equation by the coefficient of this, that is 3. Okay, so multiply equation 1 by 5 and equation 2 by 3. Okay, so what we are going to get? So if I multiply this 5 by the whole equation, so 5 tens are, this is 50x, 5 threes are, this is 15y, and this is 55. Second, if I multiply this equation by 3, so this is 33x plus 15y, and this is 21. Now what we are going to do? Now see the variable of y. No, this term, the coefficients are numerically equal. Now their signs are what? Their sign are positive, same sign. So what we are going to do? We'll subtract one equation from the other. So suppose this is third equation and this is fourth equation. So we'll subtract one equation from the other, any one of the equations. So subtract equation 4 from equation 3. We'll subtract equation 4 from equation 3. So first we'll write the third equation, that is 50x plus 15y is equal to 55. And we'll subtract the second equation, that is 33x plus 15y is equal to 21. If I subtract, then the sign of this term will get changed. Minus, this is also minus and this is also minus. Now this term, y term, this will get cancelled out. Plus 15y and minus 15y. So this one will get cancelled. Now see the x. 50x minus 33x. So this one will be 17x. 55 minus 21, that is 34. So from here we are getting the equation 17x is equal to 34, which is in one variable. And from here we can find the value of the x, that is x is equal to 34 by 17, which is equal to 2. So we are getting x is equal to 2. This is our fifth equation. Okay, so we have got the value of the x variable. How much? That is 2. Okay, now we put this value of x in either of the equation, either in 1 or 2. So I am putting in equation 1. So from fifth and 1, this is 10x plus 3y is equal to 11. Now here 10x multiplied by 2 plus 3y is equal to 11. So this is 20 plus 3y is equal to 11. So 3y is equal to 11 minus 20, that is minus 9. So y is equal to minus 9 by 3, that is minus 3. So y is equal to minus 3. So what is the value of y? That is minus 3. So therefore x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3 is the solution of this pair. So therefore x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3 is the solution of this pair. Okay. Hope you have understood this question also. So now just pause the video and note it down this. Okay, just note down. I have taken one more example to make it clear this concept. Okay, this elimination method. One more example will do. Okay, now see the equation is 3x plus 4y is equal to 10 and 2x minus 2y is equal to 10. First check whether it is consistent or not. Obviously 3 by 2 and this is only 2. So a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. Now we have to make the coefficient of any one variable c. So which variable we should go for? We should go for the y, because if I multiply, because for making the y we just have to multiply this equation, only one equation, no? But if you have to make the variable x variable coefficient same, then we have to multiply first equation by 2 and second equation by 3. But for the y variable we can only go for the one multiplication. So for this, if I multiply second equation by 2, so we get the 4y and this is also 4y. So I'll multiply with 2 only. Okay. So multiply equation 2 by 2. So what we get? We get 4x minus 4y is equal to 4. This is equation number 3. Now just see the equation number 1 and 2. Just forget about the second equation. Equation 1 and 3. Okay, 1 and 3. Now see the coefficient of y, 4, 4, it is same. Okay, so the coefficient are now same. Now see the sign. It is plus and it is minus. If the signs are opposite, we are going to add them. What we are going to do? We are going to add those equations. Okay. So now add equation 1 and 3. Okay. So 1 and 3. So 1 is what? 3x plus 4y is equal to 10. And third one is 4x minus 4y is equal to 4. We have to just add these equations. By adding this term, y term, this will get cancelled out. And what about this? 3x plus 4x. What will be this? This will be 7x. And 10 plus 4, this is 14. So from here we get the one variable equation. And by solving this, we get the value of x also. That is, x is equal to 14 by 7, which is equal to 2. Okay. What is the value of x? That is equal to 2. Okay. So now this value of x is equal to 2 will put in either of the equation. Either in 1 or 2. You go for anything. Now I am putting this equation in equation 2. Okay. This equation 4. Okay. So from equation 4 and second, I am putting in which equation? Second equation, the value of x. What is second equation? That is 2x minus 2y is equal to 2. So 2, x value is 2 minus 2y is equal to 2. So this will be 4 minus 2y is equal to 2. So this can be written as 4 minus 2 is equal to 2y, which is 2 is equal to 2y. 2 and 2 will get cancelled and the value of y will be what? 1. So what is the solution? So therefore y is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2 is the solution of equation 1 and 2. Common solution. So I hope that you have understood this method, the method of elimination. That is deleting or eliminating one variable from the equation and converting it into a equation which contains only one variable and which is easy to solve. Okay, and I hope this you have understood. And now just pause the video and note it down, this one also. So I hope that you all have understood this method, elimination method of solving the pair of linear equation in two variables. So now try the questions by this method. Just go and try the questions by this method. And in the next, we'll discuss about the next method also, that is the cross multiplication. Okay. Till then, have a good day. Bye bye.